Hey, Mike here, michaelpitluck.com, and this is video 4, where we are building a sales page from scratch using Thrive Architect. And down below the video, I have a link to the Thrive Themes website if you're interested in checking out their products a little bit more. It is an affiliate link, so I would appreciate if you did go through that link. So far, we have built the header section of the page. We've gone through the problem copy, just doing a little bit of formatting. I'm going to have to come back, do some bolding, insert a little bit of images here to break up the copy a little bit. The solution section, so what's the problem and the solution is, and then just put it nice and big for them. And then here's how I can help, a little bit of some backstory on the course and my story and why I created the course, some results from students, and just setting up the course, and then bam, this is the course, introducing start to finish, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to link eventually the Enroll Now button and the image here to the pricing table that we'll build in a later video. But after this section, we're getting into the proof section, and the proof section just basically tells a visitor to the site, hey, this has worked and helped other students in the past, and it can basically help you too, right? Much more credible, of course, when you have see the success of other people going through a program than if I just sat there telling people, hey, this is going to help you. You know, it's better if it comes from other people's mouths as well. So that's the idea, and that's what we have built so far. And here are some of the testimonials from some star students of mine. And cool. Now what we're going to do is just continue on with the proof. Okay, and so the next section is going to be what results can you expect. So up here in WordPress, I'm going to hit Edit with Thrive Architect, and it's going to load Thrive Architect. I'm going to scroll on down, and we will keep going here. So next in the thing to do here is, what kind of results can you expect? This is the next section. So we will let's go ahead, and I'm just thinking. Sometimes you just got to think about this stuff. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking about if it's a new section, then typically when you have a new section with a big kind of headline thing, I'm going to do a different color, but this still is proof, but it is a different section. So we're going to go with a different color. Okay, so we're going to move into the next background section here, and let's come over to this background section. The breadcrumbs at the top are one way you can navigate to the background section, or I'll just click on the background section. And what I want to do is add a little bit of padding to the bottom. And we'll add about 20 pixels, maybe 30. 30? Which one? Let's jump up to another background section. So 20, it seems like. What does that look like? Okay. So technically, this is 20 pixels right there, but we got to add in the line height. So what does that actually work out to be? So we have a line height here of 32 pixels plus 20 pixels of padding, which is, oh, hey Google, stop. That's my tea timer. I'm going to take out the tea bag. Shit, it's hot. All right. Okay. So, okay, whatever. 50 pixels, in other words, is what we're going to go with. So on the bottom here, we're going to go with 50 pixels. Nice. Okay, so what we'll do next is come over to this section, and I know I want this to be a different color, so I'm just going to jump right to background style, and we're going to choose, I believe we're going with F2, F2, F2. So that's the new background section color. And next what we're going to do is add in a content box, just like this. And inside the content box already is a text box, so I'm just going to, what kind of results can you expect? And that is going to be 51, 52 actually, right? 52. And that's going to be bold. And that is going to be text, a text element, right? So with the content box here, I'm going to come over and the maximum width is going to be 600. And then we're going to come to layout and position it in the center. And we're going to center the text and definitely change that line height because that is very ugly. Oh, you know what? What we have to do is come up, what is this? This is a header of 2. So let's go ahead and we have a title case for all this stuff. So I'm going to come over here and we're going to jump and select title case, and you'll see that it will capitalize all the words. Capitalize the start of the words, I guess you could say. Okay, so, and then again, what we're going to do is change this to, oh my gosh, this is annoying. So 52, and capitalize. And what we'll do is change the line height. What kind of results can you expect? All right, and what do we have going on here? So layout and position. Oh, we need to, excuse me. All right, let's get rid of the padding on the text element, the content box. We need to get rid of that padding as well. And then what we need to do is insert some padding on the background element. And we'll do 30, something like that. I think 30 is what we've been using elsewhere. 30 on the top. And so 30 on the top, cool. So what kind of results can you expect? Another thing I'm going to do is just insert another background section. Just like that. Just to give myself a little bit extra space down at the bottom. Okay, so what kind of results can you expect? All right, nice. So we're going to continue with the text element. So I'll drop another text element here. Even though I can't continue off the last one, it is going to be a different kind of text. So it might be less of a pain if I have a different text element for a different style of text. So, okay, so a little bit of copy about hedging expectations. All right. So basically text and some image, some screenshots. So we'll drop this in here. And then what we're going to do is name. And then colon. And this is a testimonial that I got a couple months back, I believe. But it was really cool. Unfortunately, I forgot the name. I'll have to go back in the email and find it. But the name. But basically, this guy took the course, first track ever he finished, and it got signed. That is extremely rare, and I mentioned that here. But it's really cool because it does demonstrate the power of following directions, really. And that's kind of what the course is intended to do, is just give someone the layout. So if that they step by step, they'll know what to do. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that's the text screenshot, and I'm gonna put in a dummy screenshot for now. Let's go. You know what? Let's just grab all the text for now, and just so we have all the text. That's a lot of text right there. I'm gonna have to cut that back a little bit. And we'll go to this, and we'll get this. All right, you know what? If you hit if I hit Shift Command V, it will paste it without any of the formatting from the other page from Google Plus. So these will actually be paragraph tags, just like that. Okay, cool. So let's start cleaning this up. So what kind of results can you expect? Okay, the results you can expect depend on your skill level walking into the course. There's absolutely no substitute for making music and work ethic, but anything is possible. ... Okay, cool. So we'll figure this one out later, but in the meantime, I'm just going to put in screenshot. And I'll put in one that I know I'm not going to use. So, yeah, we'll put that one in for now. And then, what I need to do is make sure that we are being consistent with the background. We need to make sure that the padding is 15 on the left and right all the way across. Because for when we jump into mobile view, we want to have that padding. Otherwise, the text is going to go all the way to the side, and that just looks kind of ugly. See, that's okay, actually. I was going to say that's... Oh, God, that's horrid. That's horrid. Okay, so that needs to be fixed. Jeez. Yeah, see, that spacing is just terrible. I could probably clean that up. Okay, but this is so much further down the line. The whole point is I just got distracted because I jumped into mobile mode just to show you what that padding is doing. It's cascading from the desktop view down to the mobile view here, which, oh, wow, that's horrible too. Just so that looks good. Just put a little bit of space in between those two. Testimonial section looks pretty good. And yeah, so that's the padding. Okay, so let's get out of this view and let's keep on going here. So, so then we'll do Anthony. Okay, so we'll just thinking again. Sorry, thinking to myself, but I should definitely be thinking out loud. What we need to do? No, that's not it. Where is it? I think this, yeah, this is it right here. Okay, so just getting the testimonial. Yep. Okay, so what we'll do is borders, of course, just like that. All right. And then finally we have this one. I think you get the point. Okay, cool. And then we'll drop this in here. And where is it? Is this it? So. All right, cool. So we want this to be 600. All right, and again, we'll put the border on it. And let's just check the margins and stuff. So layout and position. Want to get rid of everything that is default and then do everything my own, right? Truly from scratch. Okay, then, okay. So now what we could do is add a little bit down here. So 20. And if we look here, we can see it's probably 32. Okay, so maybe we'll stick with 30 about. So 30. Okay, and then here we can do 32. We don't need to be that precise. Okay, so 30. 30. And this is going to be 30 as well. I think you get the point. You've seen the screenshots. I can promise you this. And then we can... bold. Promise you. All right, so bold that. So now let's check out exactly, now let's see exactly what's inside the course. All right. It's a lot of testimonials. I'm not sure if that's too much for now. I'm just going to put it in here because that's what I had planned. And what we'll do is I'm going to get a different image here. This is just looks way too different than the other ones. So we'll, I don't know. Let's get this. Okay, nice. And we will put a border around it. Let's see. And borders, here we go. There. Okay, save. Awesome. So I'm thinking now about the layout. So what I could do is, okay, so what I should really do is put almost like switch this. So I need to put the image above here. And then we could put like a little caption on this image. And then where's the caption? Main options, add caption to text. And what we'll do is hopefully edit this. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then, so that's good. Oh, interesting. It's part of the border. Whatever. We're going to go with it. And then I'm going to put another text element right here. And this is going to be name. And this is going to be paragraph. Let's see. So this is 32. Maybe we'll do that. So name and then, oh, you know what? Name, finish. So that's kind of like the story, right? And so, I mean, it's not the story, it's what actually happened. But the reason why it's powerful is because it tells a story. It tells a compelling story, right? So this guy finished this guy signed the first track that he finished. That's crazy. That makes me jealous. Okay, so that's that. And then what we could do is go into the story. And so now what we'll do is move this image above here. And we'll get another text element. Drop this. Super exciting. Just like that. And we need to make this 32. And so it's just kind of giving the gist of what's going on. And let's close down. Okay, and then we have this, and then we have, and then add another text element here. And again, it's just easier to add a text element than to have to, because I can just copy all within that text element, rather than, for example, if I just started doing here and I'd have to highlight and change this, and sometimes it's a pain because then it changes everything in the text. And so if I just get a new, it changes all the text to that new style, if you're being a little bit fast about it. So I'd rather just get a new text element and then change that, because it's a lot faster and there's less room for error. So, okay, so Jorge got top DJ support. Bold. 32. And we'll close that down just like that. Bam. So another way I can kind of present these is in a column, or is in, columns. But I'm thinking about what a nightmare that will be when in mobile. I guess it wouldn't have to be a nightmare. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to do that. So we'll caption all this, just because captions are always good. Okay, if I can just get to the freaking caption. Blah, blah. And then caption. Blah, blah. Okay, so we'll fill in that all that before. Okay, cool. Just looking at this copy right here, I think you get the point. All right. Okay, so now we're going to get into what's inside the course. Okay, nice. All right, we got about 10 minutes here. So what is inside the course? All right, so this is how I plan on structuring this. What's inside the course? The course breaks down. All right. So, okay, so we have a new element here. Let's check out our reference here. Full breakdown, syllabus. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we need a content block here, and then we need, here's exactly what you get. All right. Okay, so we'll do 2. Is that, damn it, 52. Exactly what you get. And then this needs to, the content box here needs to be 600. 600, and we'll put that there, and we will align the center. So let's come back over to this one. And what is the line height? It is 1.3. So we'll change this to 1.3. Okay, here's exactly what you get. And we will start, what is this? So we need to come to the layout and position. So we'll do 20. And here we will do 0 at first. And then we will do 30. Cool. And then let's add in a background section. And let's also start taking off the padding and margin on these guys. Okay. Here's exactly what you get. Not sure how that got over there, but that's all right. Okay, so here's exactly what you get. 30, 20, text. So this is just text too. So that means, okay. Okay, here's exactly what you get. We want to copy the content box. So we'll click the content box breadcrumb here because we're getting out of whack. And then we will, what happened to the, Okay, so there we go. So with this, we'll just redo this, I guess. Let's make sure that we brought the content box with us. We did. Background section, we want, was it 30? Okay, and then we'll come over here, add a background section. Nice. Here's exactly what you get. And then, what did I want to do? This course breaks down in the following way. More specifically, you'll learn, and that's all just text. So I'll get another text box, text widget, whatever. Paste that in there, and then we will, for now, this could be like a styled list. Oh my God, that is so frustrating. I don't understand why. Okay, and then we will not do that. So what I didn't do was Shift Command V it. So there we go, Shift Command V, and then we will, okay, so Shift Command V is doing nothing. So I will separate these out as paragraphs individually. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Maybe another thing I could have done was select all and do the backslash. That also just clears the formatting. Another thing is if I select all in here and go to main options, I can clear all formatting. Although it doesn't, let's see. Anyway, okay, so now what we could do is come over and turn those into little bullet points there, just like that. Okay, there we go. Cool, we will do that. Okay. Oh man. There we go. That was the last problem we were dealing with. There. Gosh, okay. So, done with that for now. What we'll do is then bring in, maybe we're going to a different sales page here, and what I want to do is bring in this long, I want to bring in this. So what we'll do is we'll edit with Thrive Architect. Let's come over to our sales page, and I'm going to hit save and preview. Great. And then we'll come over to this guy and we'll hit edit with Thrive Architect, and I'm going to save the content box that this bullet point list is in. I'll save it as a template because I don't think I've saved it as a Thrive template yet, but what that would let me do is just simply use it on any sales page. So if I come over here and come to list item, styled list, and if I select content box, okay. So what we need to do is put this guy in a content box. I don't like saving elements that are not content boxes. Could just be a weird quirk of mine, but for example, I want to select this styled list and I'll put it inside this content box. I'm going to come back to the content box and I'm going to get rid of all the padding and margins. Okay, there. And so then let's select the content box, and I'm going to hit save right here. And what we'll do is this will be what you'll learn. I have not come up with a good way of categorizing this stuff yet. So I name things haphazardly, and I may have totally saved this before, but I don't remember. But I can always come back and do exactly what I'm doing right now. So we'll hit save and preview, and then we'll jump back over to our other page. I'm just going to wait till this is done. There we go. And so what I'll do is just edit with Thrive Architect on the page that we're working on now. And then what we'll do, what I was just thinking actually is maybe for the here's what you get thing, I could put Ableton as a background again. Anyway, cool. What we'll do is ideas. So I'm going to drop in a template here, and of course what we're going to do is select the template that I just put in, which is this one. Let's see if I did save this before. These are all up. Oh, no. Okay, it looks like I have not saved that before. So it wasn't a waste of time. There we go. See? And so there is, more specifically, you'll learn all this good stuff. Okay, so module 1. Okay. So almost time to end the video. What we'll do now is come over here, and what else? So here is, okay, let's just copy this, and we'll get the accordion thing going, and then we'll call this video, call it a day on this video. Then we'll move into the next one. Okay, so below, let's just make sure we're still in the content box. Ooh, okay, we are in a new content box. I don't want that. So again, like I was saying in a previous video, you can't arrange elements based on content box. So if I get a text box here, you could see, ooh, what is this? Below content box? That's cool. Okay, I was wrong. So here's the content box here. That's around this checklist that we added. And what I wanted to do was make sure that the text element that I'm introducing now is not inside this content box. Okay, but sometimes in Thrive, you'll go to put the text element below the content box, but it will actually put it inside the content box, and I don't want to do that because I don't know. I just want things to be clean. You know, content box is really just a div, and I would rather just have this inside its own div than have random elements, right? Like the styled list together with the text, it just doesn't seem clean to me. So I want to create, I want to put this outside, I want to put this text element outside the content box of the styled list. Anyway, so let's copy the text. Here is the full syllabus. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm pretty sure that I have a template for this guy. And what we're going to do is bring that in. So what I'm looking for is the kind of accordion. I know that Thrive has recently changed their toggle accordion thing. So this is what I'm looking for right here. Okay. So I know this is, I thought they changed it to a little bit, but it looks the same to me, so I'm not going to mess with it. What we'll do is start changing a little bit of what's being said. So I'm going to take away this. You can see that the whole element that I want is now inside its own content box, because that's how I like to save the again the different elements as content boxes. So let's go ahead and delete this text because we don't need it. We just need this text. And then there was a couple things I wanted to make a change to here. So turn the arrows into video icons. And then another thing is to add up the time. So let's see. Hey Google, what is 49 plus 49 plus 32?
The answer is 130.
So about 2 hours. So 132 minutes, so 2 hours. So module 1, build an infectious groove. And so with these guys, I want to change this to, let's see if we can find a video icon. Come on. Okay, video. Nice. Okay, this is the one that we want. So we'll select that. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is just take away this. I don't want to have the this is just as, oh shit. Let's see, if I hit enter, it should add a new checklist thing. There we go. Nice. And see, so, okay, let me open up this module. And what I'm worried is this lesson 4 in the time here is very distracting. The key information is this. Okay, this is what people are looking at. They, you know, who cares if it's lesson 4? You can count, right? And so what I'd rather do is just list exactly what is there. Okay. And so here we can have approximate hours. So this is about 2 hours. And so another thing I could have maybe under here is a breakdown of how long the course is. You know, X videos, 5 modules, and so let's do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think it's 5 modules, and maybe we can do like a cool little thing like this, or maybe a dot. Option 8. I don't know. Let's do 3. Maybe 3 is too much. 5 modules, 12 videos, 7+ hours. Okay, something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll bold this, center it, and it will be 32. Make it a little bit bigger. So there we go. And then what we can do is bring down the line spacing because it's a little bit much. And then we will add line spacing, or not line spacing, but we'll add a little bit of margin to, let's get rid of the padding there. And then we'll add a little bit of margin, maybe 20? How's that? Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. All right. So tell me which one seems cleaner, right? So if you open this up, bam, we get these 3 videos, right? 2-hour module. And then if we open up module 2, that is ugly, right? That is really, really ugly. Okay, so this is 1 hour. You can see because I'm adding up 40 plus 20 minutes, so 1 hour. And then what we're going to do is change the icon here. And then as soon as we do this, we need to end this video. So we're going to do video. There we go. Bam. This is what we want. Perfect. And then we're going to get rid of the timestamp, and we're going to get rid of the video number. Got to be careful not to delete too much, because the more the merrier is what it should say. And then we'll, again, delete this. Don't delete too much. Ah, shit. I deleted too much. And so when you delete too much, it just moves it into the previous checkbox thing. So I'm just going to hit enter to create a new one here. Okay, cool. So there we go. Okay, so module 2 is about an hour. We got those 2 videos. Okay, very, very clear. Okay, so let's go into module 3. Same thing. Let's get rid of this. And then we will get rid of this. And so let's see. We have 36 plus 30 minutes, so we'll do another 1 hour. So we're at 4 hours, so hopefully this adds up. I know it adds up. It's over 7 hours, but we'll see, because a lot of things we're rounding down right now. So this is 45 minutes, so what we'll do is this is 1 hour. Finish the arrangement. So maybe I should actually keep the language that I build an infectious groove. We don't need enticing copy right there. Maybe what we could do is instead is just take the copy from up here, right? So start with the groove, right? Something like that. Start with the groove. It's a little too much caps lock, right? So start with the groove. Okay, start with the groove, and then write the hooks, and then what is the next? Complete the cycle, I believe. Complete the cycle. If I put it in quotes, that creates curiosity. Like, what is the cycle? And then finish the arrangement. That's right. Okay, cool. So with this guy, what we'll do is change the icon, and it will be the video icon again. Same old, same old. And what we'll do is get rid of this and get rid of this. Okay, great. Finish the arrangement, mix and master. Okay, great. And this is how long? Well, this one has to be 2 hours. So we have 40 minutes plus 30 minutes plus 40 minutes. So 40 minutes plus 40 minutes, it's about 120, about 2 hours. So this is going to be 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay. So lesson number 9, get rid of that. And let's also get rid of the timestamp. Get rid of this. Oh, god damn it. Okay, and then... Okay, this is just getting annoying, but whatever. It's not that big of an inconvenience. Awesome. And then so let's go ahead and get the video icon again. Cool, video icon. Select. Great. So, does this add up? Let's see. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Right? Nice and clean. Okay, we don't need to get into crazy timestamps. I do have the timestamps on the videos in the actual course, but it's not necessary right here. Okay, so this is kind of like higher level. This is the workflow. This is like deeper what you're going to learn based on that workflow. And then this is like if you really want to get into what each video is doing, you can open it up and check it out. So you can see video 1, video 2, video 3, how long each module is, what the module is, just again, learning more about what's involved. So, okay. All right. We have gone over this video. I'm trying to keep them about 30 minutes. And we're probably around 45 almost. Okay. Sweet. Let me just double check what we have to do next. Okay, then the bonuses. Okay, so now we are going to move into the bonuses. So there's going to be three pricing tiers that come along with this course. And the first one's going to be the basic level where they just buy the course. Just the course that we've been talking about here. The next level is where they can also get the bonuses. It's about $350 of bonuses for just $50 extra. And then the last tier is where they get the access level. And that's where if they want to work with me one-on-one, then they can, but there's obviously they have to pay for that time. So that's the third level, is the access level. Okay, so that's what we'll do next is we'll start building out the copy and the sales page stuff for the bonuses. Cool. And so let's go ahead and save the work and preview it just to see what we've done. Of course, I have to go back and tweak some of those testimonials from earlier. Got to go back in my emails and check out this specific testimonial that I got from someone. And cool. So, so far we have this. Okay, so what's the problem? The solution is, here's how I can help, a little bit of backstory, some testimonials, working into the proof. Nice. I love that little animation, even though it's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's kind of cool. Start to finish, got some testimonials, more testimonials. What results can you expect? Oh, you know what? With the results, what I need to do is connect this back to the main promise. The main promise is to help you finish tracks and make them sound professional. And so I really need to connect that back. So I'm going to make a note for myself really quick. Right up here. What kind of results can you expect? And what I need to do is connect. Right, because it's all about communicating that main promise of the course, which is to teach you how to make finished tracks and then also how to make them sound professional. That's the promise that I can give you. Anyway. Okay, so. Okay, and so let's go ahead and save and preview again. I was just thinking right now if I added a button right here that says look inside, and so that would jump right to the here's what you get. I actually have that on this page right here, right? So jump to course details. Ooh, excuse me. And this is just jumps right to what you're going to get basically. And I was heat mapping these pages and people do hit that button. But maybe the thing is they just hit a button, whatever button's up here, they just push it. And so maybe it's better to have the enroll now button there. Okay, so, okay, going over what we had, I just needed to make a little note to myself. Again, here's the introduction. We got some testimonials, more testimonials. setting expectations of what they can accomplish after the course, and then breaking it down. Here's what is inside the course. Okay, maybe again, just thinking about images, breaking this up, and plus this doesn't really stand out in any way at all, so it needs to stand out in a certain way. So, for example, if we come over to this, you'll see that it's just text, right? This stands out because this is a really important thing for the people skimming the page. Bam, this is like a huge part of the page. This is like one of the most important parts. And then this is just formatted very cleanly and plainly almost, because this is just for the people who want to read more. And then bam, we're getting our attention again. We're stopped in our tracks, and then we're going to get these nice module blocks, which is kind of cool. And I've done module blocks before. This is a really nice setup. Okay, and so we get the module blocks, and then meet the course instructor. This is definitely something that people look at. And so I'm not going to have a meet the instructor section because I kind of went into the backstory. But what I could do is maybe put a picture of myself. It's important, obviously, to have a picture of yourself because, I'm the instructor. So then what do you need? That's good. But again, this is all simple copy. And then bam, huge section with orange, because this is the payment section, right? And so all of this stuff so Thrivecart there. But yeah, big section right there. And then guarantee and all that stuff. And then another one down at the very bottom. Okay, so for us, what we're going to do is introducing start to finish Plaza style, and then testimonials. Here's what you get. This is the section that needs to stand out a little bit more. Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, so let's end this. All right, cool. So the next section, we're going to move into, like I said, the bonus section. And again, we are building a sales page from scratch using Thrive Architect. If you're interested in the Thrive Themes products, then I do have a link below this video if you're interested. I appreciate it if you do go through that link because it is an affiliate link. But in the next video, we are going to continue this series and continue building this sales page from scratch. Thanks for watching.